Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hi, Cora.
Oh,
Merry
what's up, girl? Dang, girl, I didn't know we were live right now.
Well, because I sent you the link so you can be live with me, and it was taking a little while, and it just seemed like, well, I don't know if she's ready, so I just went ahead and went live.
Well, you just sent it to me. I didn't know you.
I know. It just like sometimes when you're waiting, it just seems like you're waiting for a while, and you're really not. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Popeye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
I'm
Christmas,
making me some
everybody.
TV.
We're just gonna go and do a quick live, not too long, not like a little hour-long live, unless it gets juicy on here, right? But I know everybody is busy doing their holiday, their Christmas. We celebrate Christmas, but I know some of you don't. So happy holidays, but Merry Christmas from us to you, especially from me to you, Cora. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mama, and everybody. My bad, y'all.
Yeah. You're getting what? Ah, okay. Sky Blue, good morning. Merry Christmas. Good morning. I haven't seen you on here in a bit. I hope you're doing well. Good morning and Merry Christmas. Yeah. So we're just gonna hang out, probably cook a little bit, not too crazy. Christmas Eve. Hopefully there's some good shows, good movies on, and we will watch some of the Christmas movies. What are you guys planning on doing, Cora? What about you, Sky Blue? I still don't know your name, Sky Blue. But anyhow, yeah, we're just gonna have like a chill evening. We're not going and visiting anybody. We're just staying here. You usually work Sunday morning, so I listen, but I can't chat because I'm driving. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Keep yourself busy. Yeah, we had some rain come our way. So I think you're the one that mentioned you had rain. So it came to Barstow, and we had rain for maybe a couple days. So I need to wash my van because it is filthy. It's as if I don't know if y'all can see that. Look how dirty these windows are. It's kind of hard to see, but maybe let me flip it around. See how grimy that is? Yeah, that is really nasty. And you can see the difference from my windshield wiper. Normally I will just like whoa, I got you on my fancy tripod here. That's my fancy tripod, guys. Because I need something short enough to fit on the on there. But anyhow, yeah, I usually just like kind of wipe, and I have like a big duster, and it's worked great. One of the neighbors told me about that, and it works really good. But after this couple days of rain and the wind and the dirt, dust, sand, all that blowing everywhere, I'm just like, ugh, I just need to go to a car wash. But once it actually stops raining, your name is Erica. Oh, okay, okay. Well, nice to meet you, Erica. I gotta remember that. Erica, Sky Blue Erica. I'm always curious to know why people choose their handles. So if you want to share, why did you choose Sky Blue?
There's a lot of creative handles I'll see, like
Yeah.
Cat Robot 22 or something like that. I'm like, what?
Cat Girl. They'll have like 10 different names.
Cat Girl with the night.
Everything they love, right? Everything they love. They love cat. They love blue. They
Yeah.
love this. They love robots. Yeah, that makes sense. Mine's kind of like to the point. It's my life and I'm pretty frugal, I think anyway. So I just named it that because I didn't want to put um I didn't want to put like some specific type of name for my handle because I usually just share my life, everything that I'm going through, where I'm living, what I'm doing, what I'm cooking. Like it's a whole variety. So it's basically about my life. So I thought that was kind of on point, as they say. Raisin grape. Well, hello. Hello to you. So sky blue is Erica. I have to remember that. I say I'm horrible with names, but sometimes I catch on.
Get back, guys.
Yeah. Like I'll remember faces real good. Sometimes I'm like, I've seen that. I've seen that person before. But oh well. I just don't remember their names. But Erica, Sky Blue Erica. So anyway, Cora, what are you drinking? Coke. Ah, and water. Okay, balance it out. Sometimes I get on to Cora because she'll tell me she has a headache. And then I know she'll have caffeinated drinks and then like a few days in a row and then sometimes she won't have it. So she'll get that headache, but I tell her it's because you were drinking the caffeine and then now you're not. Show
Yeah.
us show us your fancy TV dinner. Mukbang
This
with Cora, Christmas Eve. Oh, the chicken nuggets.
is my favorite one. I like the mac and cheese. And the brownie is second, and then the chicken nuggets are good, and if anything, I'll give them the chicken nuggets. So
Mm,
works out. It
yeah.
works out.
Sky blue is my happy color. Oh, okay. Good deal. Now, raisin grape asked, does it get unbearably lonely out there? No, it really doesn't. It gets as lonely as you want it to be because there's people everywhere. If you want to be social, you can be social. If you're more of a shy person, more of a hermit, then it doesn't matter if you're surrounded with a ton of people in a crowded store on Black Friday. You're just going to keep to yourself and not talk to anybody. So I guess it depends on the person. For me, it doesn't. You'll have your moments where it does feel a little lonely, but I don't think unbearably lonely. Not for me anyway. And then most of the time,
Yeah.
we were like caravaning, so it was Cora and myself, so we would always have
That
somebody
was,
too. But
that was yeah.
yeah, we would meet people, especially when we would hang out at the parks on my days off. We would hang out at the parks a lot because they had the bathroom. She had her puppies, so they had the grass for the potty, all that stuff, and it was just like a nice area where they don't mess with you because it's a park during the day, right? So we would just hang out and do our thing. And you get to see all kinds of people, you get to meet all kinds of people. So that wasn't that bad.
It's like everybody at the parks and like cities, like major cities and stuff. They're all quote unquote homeless. And they all have dogs. They all have multiple people living in their vans, and there's like homeless people like or like on the streets,
Yeah.
but then there's like car life, van lifers, stuff like that, which I'm sure a lot of them it's not they don't want to, but you meet a lot of people that love even just being in their old beat up Toyota or their old Civic. They love it, and it's so Ooh, excuse me. It's all freeing to them. Jeez. But I had these two little guys with me,
Ah,
and they're really small. I
girl.
like I like they don't shed.
Yeah, the poodles. Yeah, poodles are what they call the hyperallergenic is what I hear, and they don't shed as much. And I did notice that because the other puppies that we had, they would shed a lot, a lot. Like you would get clumps of hair when you swept and did all that in the house. It was like hair everywhere. And with them, you like even when they get on your bed and everything, it like you hardly notice hair. So that's pretty cool.
smaller than the other
Yeah,
dogs,
that's
but
true.
there's this little guy is super energetic, and then she gets energetic sometimes. But this one, he'll just wake up just loving life and just woo, and then later he'll just cuddle.
Like puppies still. They're kind of still puppies.
Yeah, yeah, they're almost 2 years old now.
Wow.
And then this is what's it called? She's like a vulture. She just wants food,
Oh, okay.
but isn't really by choice
All right, hold on.
with the dog.
Let's go back. Let's go back. So I
Yeah,
read Sky Blue Erica's because that's her favorite color. And yeah, I did notice that when you um comment on the shorts, it does have sunshine. That's why I like to put a little sun on there, like a little sunshine on there sometimes. Let's see. Raising Grape. See, that's another handle that it makes me think maybe you like, or maybe it's nostalgic, those old commercials with the grapes that were just like those little dancing raisins. That's what it makes me think of. Um, I have two dogs and we'll be living out of my truck soon. I'm worried. What are your worries? What are your worries? Because sometimes it's more in our
I
head.
think freezing.
It's you, honey. Let's see. And then what else did Raisin Grape put? Mine isn't really by choice, and I'm trying to find work and a vehicle. And two dogs, scary. It can be scary, especially if I don't know if you've done this before or not, but if you've never done this, like van life, car life, vehicle dweller, it is nerve wracking and it is scary. But to me, I don't know if you can stay around the areas that you're familiar with, that helps. Or even getting to know a place before you actually start vehicle dwelling. You get to know the surrounding town, city, wherever you little areas that you like to be where you're comfortable. Check out the library, be familiar with all that. So the library, the parks, different kind of food, grocery stores, just different things like that. Even like a Planet Fitness, that would be awesome if you're able to have that. Like we don't have that
Bummer.
here in this town. What?
Yeah, yeah, man.
What?
For one, am I freezing? Am I freezing?
On my end, I see you kind of freezing in and out sometimes, but I don't know if
I
it's me.
think my phone is freezing because you're constantly freezing. But I think the point of what we should say rather than find a Planet Fitness is, about his or her two dogs. So maybe try to find work that you can use with your car. I don't know if you have a car or a truck.
has
Yeah.
a truck.
Oh yeah, you have a truck. So
Yeah,
maybe you can haul like leaves or like twigs or do some type of work like that and be able to have your dogs in the car with you, or even what's it called, a lot of people choose food deliveries, and then they'll have their dogs or animals in the back, and
yeah,
then I'm sorry talking, I can't really, you're like, yeah, because for me, I was me because and then I had him in the van with me, and so yeah, I was always scared because in like California area, everyone's like, "Oh my God, there's a dog in the car. We need to call the cops." And I'm just like, they're not even like screaming or anything. They're fine. The windows down and they're good. And it feels good out there. The weather's not bad. But yeah, also
hmm that was a lifesaver, by the way. 'Cause I stalled. I like drained my battery, being dumb and not charging, not starting my vehicle, charging my phone. Yeah, that was amateur dumbness. Mhm.
Yeah, if you said all your belongings in there and the dog's no room, well, May- maybe invest in a hitch, and then you can probably ask a friend or rent or buy a cheap little trailer and like just pick up stuff um from like even you would waste gas going door to door probably, but if you see something on the side of somebody's uh in I don't know trash or something like that, maybe hey um $5 or $10, I'll pick this up, which you're probably gonna need like 10 or 15 bucks with an SUV. I'll go haul this to the dump or something like that, or I'll go haul this out your yard or
I wouldn't
something. That's
I wouldn't recommend that though, because
no,
some of those, places that you're gonna go dump, they charge you, and
yeah,
it's
that's
not worth your time, it's not worth your gas, and it's a pain.
yeah.
So, like, if you're it just depends what he likes to do, what he's good at, find something to do with that. But, like, kinda twisting and I don't know, what you're saying is I would like personally me, I would find, things that were just on the curb, kinda clean them up and try to sell them. Take stuff to pawn shops or take stuff to thrift stores and try to sell it. And you pretty much you got it for free off the curb. You just kind of wipe it down and then you try to resell it for a few bucks. That's a few bucks you didn't have. I mean, that's one way of doing it. It just depends on what you do, like what you have done of work, or if you had a I don't know, some kind of career or something. I don't know. It just depends on you specifically. Let's see. But yeah, like if you can invest in having like a tow hitch, if it doesn't have it already, they have those racks which you can add extra storage. The food deliveries are kind of popular, but it's kind of iffy. Just depends where you live, where you're at, price of like gas and maintenance and all that stuff.
I don't know if you're talking right now, Mama, because
Hmm. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Sienna Squad. It's always exciting to see Sienna Squad on there. Merry Christmas, Tim. You should try if you're worried about being lonely, try making videos on YouTube and post them and just talk about your interest because other people are interested in similar things that you're interested in. Yeah, girl, you're the frozen. We can hear you, but
but yeah, like everybody in your journey, because a lot of people go through the same similar
Yeah.
to find people.
Yeah.
For your
I know, Tim, it just sounds like a robot talking. This is the future AI
uh,
Cora. AI Cora. So if you guys, if she ever gets to be a robot or get cloned and somebody like makes her into a robot, that's what she's gonna sound like. Yeah, it's like if you're worried about being lonely, like you mentioned, you start posting videos on your channel. You already have a YouTube channel. So you just post some videos of the topics you're concerned about, and people will start watching your videos that have similar interests or have concerns of what you're talking about, and they will comment. And then you just keep posting videos. If you want to post them once a month, once a week, once a day, a few of them a day, it just depends on how what you feel comfortable. You'll get to um, meet people through social media, and they can be kind of like your internet friends. You don't have to see them, hang out with them or anything like that, but when you want to talk, you can just post a video, comment back and forth, so it doesn't get too lonely this way. Because I'm not a very social person. Like, um I just prefer most of the time
can you hear me?
to be by myself or to be with just like a handful of
Mama,
people. What?
mama.
What?
So, but the thing he's saying is that he's like it sounds it's not more so post a video when you feel comfortable or like when you made it kind of
No, that's
like to me.
because he was talking about concerned about loneliness. So that's like one part
Well,
of it.
he said
Another part is finding a
that
job and work, and that's like a whole different thing.
for a job or something like being
So
lonely. It's more like poop hit the fan.
no, I get all that. Okay. Okay, so one thing, he's an animal lover, he's a dog lover, he has two dogs. You can post, whether it be on paper or social media, if you're savvy with social media, dog walking, dog sitting. You can go and like around your neighborhood, around your city, see who has animals that would want them to go for walks, and you don't have to charge that much. Living in your vehicle won't be too expensive. So
Hmm.
that would be something that it could even be like cash money, $5, $10, $20. I don't know what they charge. I have no idea what dog walkers charge, but that would be something that might be up your alley. Like, you mentioned you got dogs and you obviously like dogs. So maybe something like that, and it'll get you out. You can meet other people. You go walk around. You stay healthy, exercise, walk. I don't know. That might be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if your specific bills or anything either, because
Yeah.
like with like my my dude's situation, he can't get like a minimum job right now because he has things he has to pay for.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like what's it called? It's kind of like I was thinking maybe even go to a dog shelter, animal shelter,
Oh, right.
and I don't know if your dogs are sociable, if that's a word, because we used to have two other dogs and they would fight and everything. Dogs, they were aggressive.
Mhm.
You were to get a job at like an animal shelter, and then you can check on your dogs or walk with other dogs with your dogs.
Yeah.
something to accommodate at least a bit where you can go outside quite a bit for your dogs,
Mhm.
um, and stock on treats and stock up on bones, keep them occupied, and yeah, yeah, because I know this little girl.
Yeah, Olive loves watching TV with me. I remember in Oklahoma, I would be watching, what do you call it? Rusty, Rusty 78609. And she would just sit there and watch them talk and talk and talk. And she would just be sitting there watching it on the big screen with me. Like, that was super funny. Yeah, volunteering. Yes, definitely. Volunteering is a good way to meet other people. And then from like volunteering, or looking at like even food banks, you go to food banks, you meet other people, they'll tell you where other food banks are, and you have um some food for yourself, possibly for your dogs. And then, you just kind of the word of mouth, and then just ask, different, like, is anybody hiring or anything like that. Just I mean, I don't know him personally, so I don't know what he's good at, what he enjoys, what he doesn't enjoy, like, to be giving kind of job advice. But like, that's kind of the basic, kind of like I would advise a teenager to go mow lawns, charge 20 bucks, go mow the lawn for your neighborhood, and it's cash. And um it's something. Yeah. And churches. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Well, a lot of people say like camp hosts. So there's a lot of places, even like, I don't know how popular it is now, but like apartment complexes, RV parks, um, different, I can't remember what those are called, like national forest type of RV things, where you can go and work for them. You have your dogs with you, and they don't mind because, you're gonna help clean up, maybe work part-time. They might have an older trailer that you can kind of rent or work for the spot, the space, and that might be a good option for you too. But it just depends where you live, where you want to live, and all that stuff.
I notice a lot of them are owned by Indians, and they're all just family that work there. But if you find some of them you can work in,
Yeah.
and at least you get some off the rent.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, if you've ever thought about RV parks, a lot of times they want part-time help. And if you're handy, then you can like fix stuff, clean stuff, and like here, they have one gentleman. Well, they have several people that work here because the owner has his kids working here, which they're adults. They're my age, thereabouts, maybe a little bit younger. But they run the office. They help, with everything around here. But they actually hire one or two other people, and they always fix the roads. They clean up. They pick up the trash, different things like that. So it's it'll basically be part time work, but it's something. That's kind of how you start, and then you might get cheaper RV spot, and then eventually, you they'll let you car camp, most of them. You can have a little tent or whatever with your dogs till you can save up for a cheap little travel trailer maybe. But yeah, DoorDash is great. DoorDash is great. But you have to be picky. You have to be picky with DoorDash. Otherwise, like, I don't know. DoorDash, I had to be really picky with the orders I would accept. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making that much money.
The what is it?
Oh, hi, Cindy.
Have no choice because, or he has no choice but basically.
So basically, if you can't hear, Cora's freezing and like it sounds like a robot. But she's saying that her boyfriend is going to be basically out of a job pretty soon because they're shutting down the location. They have like a franchise that he works for. So that location didn't work out. And so he's going to be basically out of a job. And um, I couldn't hear exactly what you were saying, Cora, but um, like he started doing Uber Eats and he already went to all these different locations. And I think he got hired to work for another restaurant as like a manager or like one of the head managers there. So I mean, but basically
He
you have to go out there and like ask. He would ask everybody he would deliver to in the Uber Eats, like the not deliver to, but pick up. Like, are you hiring? Are you hiring? Are you hiring? Like, there's so many people that are hiring. It's just they don't pay the greatest because it's just basic like um fast food type of jobs, but it's better than nothing sometimes. Yeah, I know. Cora's pretty savvy for her young age. She's pretty entertaining too, but like yeah, she keeps freezing. She definitely keeps freezing, but yeah, Merry Christmas, Cindy. You get to freezing most of the time and then like we can hear you a little bit and then you just sound like a robot,
hear me now?
unfortunately.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I gotta zoom into my face for you to hear me.
It's not that we don't hear you, it's we don't understand you when it starts sounding like a robot.
I know, girl. I know. That's what you've been sounding like this whole time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe just save as much money as you can right now and move somewhere like to the next closest city or something. If there's
Yeah.
no jobs in your area, I'm not
Yeah.
sure where
Yeah.
you're
I mean
located.
a big thing, I understand you're overwhelmed and you're feeling like um a little depressed and like your circumstances are overwhelming, but I mean you have to train yourself to be more positive and to see like the good that's out there. Unfortunately, you're having a lot going on right now with
Ah,
your mom and your son and all that, and oh, that's tough. That's tough. But I mean, yeah.
I'm pregnant with my first right now, and I'm scared. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I hope it's
Yeah.
breathing. Ugh,
But I
I
mean
get so scared.
there's you know,
Can I,
where there's a will, there's a way, and there's always a way. You just it might not it's hard to see it right now, but I mean, you have to be more positive for one, and that's hard for a lot of people. That is hard for a lot of people. because they get into a spiral, they get depressed and like everything just goes downhill from there, but it's in your brain mostly. Things are tough. Like everybody goes through stuff, and it really sucks cuz it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming and I understand that. But like like you got to keep your head up, raisin grape. You got to keep your head up and do the best that you can. Like we have another channel member on here, and she takes care of her mom, and her mom has dementia, and she bathes her and like does everything for her mom, and she struggles mentally too. Like she struggles, and like she's the only one taking care of her mom from like what I kind of hear. I don't know if she has financial support from anywhere else, but like that's her main focus 24/7 is taking care of her mom with dementia. Like it's tough. It's really tough when you have to take care of somebody. Let's see. I'm a good-hearted person. It's made me get taken advantage of a lot. Join the club. Join the club. I've learned.
You know what? Hear me, mama?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Uh, excuse my language, but I have to start becoming a biatch, y'all.
Yeah.
Cause you can't let nobody, do like that to you. Cause man, it's like people could
Mhm.
call me stuck up or whatever. I don't care, but it's like I'm not about to do your job for you or give you everything I got, kind of thing. Been there, did that. Screw that. And it's like you got to look out for yourself because kind of like the situation you're in. Who's
Mhm.
helping you now? So it's like the same thing with my mom. Me, same thing with everybody pretty much. And it's like, yeah, screw that. Now I'm more blunt about it. Like, no, screw you, kind of thing, or like,
Mhm.
now if you're not gonna visit me, I'm not gonna visit you, or little stuff like that, even. But
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
yeah, it's
I really had
a lot of one way.
to learn this year is just to be more I don't know what the word is, the phrase
Independent.
is, but not to be so nice because people will always take advantage, unfortunately. If you're too nice, if you don't know how to say no, if you're a people pleaser, all that kind of stuff, like people will always take advantage just because you're available. So
Yep.
now, like people think that I'm this or I'm that in a negative way. Not to be cussing over here, but but yeah, they people think that I'm the worst, and I'm okay with that because I don't need those kind of people in my life anyway. So it is what it is. And I'm not gonna live for anybody else to please anybody else. I'm focusing on the people that actually have stayed in my life and keep showing me that they want to be in my life. Those are the only people that I'm responding to, talking to, having anything to do with them. The rest of the people can go wherever they feel like going, and it doesn't bother me one bit anymore. Like I'm already past that. So most of the time I didn't want to deal with them either. So it kind of works out when some people think you're the worst or you're this or you're that. Like, oh well, I know who I am and I know who they are. So it is what it is. Like I'm past that. So and I don't care. I'm here to live my best life, not to live their best life. So whether they think you're crazy or not, like people are gonna think you're even more crazy than they already do because you're gonna be living in a vehicle. So it is what it is. Yeah, nip it in the butt quickly. Don't allow it. Exactly. That's what I'm I don't like being like that, Cindy, but like I'm getting to that point. Like I don't care. Nope, I don't want to. Nope, sorry. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Wait. Can you hear me? Am I
Yes.
good?
Yes.
Okay. So, I grew up pretty much my teenage years or whatever in Dallas. So y'all, it's ghetto. You think I'm ghetto? Well, I got a friend from Houston. So let me tell y'all, I got a friend from Houston. That's 10x of ghetto over there. So what's it called? Dang, these people ripped me off of these chicken nuggets. They only gave me 5 chicken nuggets. But what's it called? Anyways, so y'all want some gossip. So it's like, um, well, if I don't know, uh, it's your channel, mama, so I might not say too much. But basically, if somebody, somebody wants, but then it's like, oh no, like I'm the hero, so I'm gonna save you. You don't have to do nothing in return. But then, of course, they expect stuff in return.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, screw it. I'm gonna just say it, girl. So it's like, for instance, certain family members
Mm.
that, well, my mom, went and got that tiny house with her brother, and so it's like his wife would talk about how my mom, even this is just one issue where my mom and my grandma doesn't want to watch her kids. Like they were already upset because my mom wouldn't watch her own kids, and I'm like, just like, well, those are your kids, like, like it's just like, but you said you were gonna help her, like you don't have to do anything.
It it's not the watching it's not the watching the kids, it was more like they wanted us to basically be the living, I don't know, housekeepers. It was pretty much that. Well, that's what it came down to, the live-in housekeepers, um, because they, AKA she, would make a dang mess in her house, one of those people that just has a messy house, and, like, it's just dirty and messy, and like, I would constantly hear we would all constantly hear, like, "Oh, there's so many of us living here. There's, like, 6 or 8 people of us living here in this, household, blah, blah, blah. There's no reason for the house to be dirty. We should all clean up." But it was her. She's the dirty one. She was the one that was just messy and just has crap everywhere, and whenever she would have one of her moments, mental moments, she would wanna switch things around, get rid of stuff, get new stuff or whatever, but she would, like,
Or like stuff
create
around.
more of a mess with all the stuff that she had and then expect everybody to help clean and everything because the house was just a disaster. Like, I didn't do that dang mess, you did. Like, why do we have to pick up after you when you're but crazy don't know they're crazy, so,
But it was
like,
funny
that's
'cause you weren't even living there. It was just you were in your tiny house pretty much, or somewhere else. But no, I was saying more so like just that part of it of watching the kids, right? Dealing with the kids, her kids. And it's like that's the thing is like why, people can't take their own responsibilities, and so they put it on other stuff, and it's like poor me, you know, my
yeah,
kids are
the victim
this or
mentality
whatever.
is a big deal too. But a lot
Yeah,
of people have that, yeah.
yeah, and it's just upsetting because it's like, how are you the bad guy, but then, but see, that's the thing is where a lot of people, they they instead of my mom knowing and realizing, those are your kids, or that is your issue, or you're the one, that's your problem, you stay true to yourself, kind of thing. So that's where it is. A lot of people, they feel bad, and oh, I'm sorry, okay, yeah, I will clean your kids poop, or yeah, I will, kiss your butt, but girl, bye, I ain't doing that no more. Girl, bye. that
Yeah,
ain't that ain't for me. Mm-mm. And yeah, girl, but that's what I was saying. My ghetto friend, she's funny. She's funny, but she's over here. She always got them nails too, y'all. She's like, if she wanted to have kids, she would have her own kids, something like that. She had one and she was done. I was like, dang, girl. But that's true. That's true. You can't put your responsibilities on nobody else, and that's what a lot of people do. And then they'll make you feel bad for their own mess. So
yeah,
it's like, you
yeah.
can't fix everybody. You just gotta look after your own.
Yeah, the victim
Shoot.
mentality, the manipulation, like a lot of people are good at all that stuff. And then
Hmm.
normally they're like magnets towards the people pleasers, the ones that are too nice, the ones that can't really say no, the ones that don't stand up for themselves. It's like they almost go together somehow. it's a toxic relationship there.
Yeah. Look at the poison circle. You're right.
Yep,
Right.
the poison circle. People team up, attack others, not to help them. Yep, yep.
It was funny.
True.
Uh, in like California area, I guess they're talking smack about me because I own a gun, and it's like, pretty much, and people in our family like I'm over here, on a murder spree or anything. But they're, it's purely for protection or hunting, as far as like, which I haven't even hunted with my gun yet. So I mean, that gun specifically is not even for hunting, but I do plan on getting like a little like AI or something like go shoot some ducks or something, But
Yeah.
um, because
It's
it's
just
fun.
people's unrealistic um way of seeing things. Like because you have a gun, you have a weapon, you have a a dang knife, and you show it on social media or you post or whatever, all of a sudden you're a criminal, you're horrible, you're going to go on a killing spree or something. And that's not the case. Most people, it's a tool. It's not
Yeah,
that you're going to go shooting everybody. It's a tool. It's self defense, or, it's just prepping. It's different things like that. It's all legal. It all has permits. She went through the correct channels of getting it. It's nothing illegal.
like
She didn't find it. She didn't get it from
yeah,
a river, and she didn't, like, it's all legal. But
I'm
people have
not gonna
their
throw it.
their own crazy opinion about it. Yeah, yeah,
Um, guns and ammunition. So I'm saving up. Oh, I don't have no voice.
oh, I can hear you. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Well, so his stepdad has a whole garage full of guns, AKs, ARs, freaking shotguns, and oh, thanks, Cindy. Yeah, like he's got a lot, and he's got a lot of ammunition. So
Yeah,
that inspired me to okay, I need to start cracking down. I need to start, stocking up on that as well, other than just food, because people's are crazy over here. If I know my family, just family or whoever's married into the family are crazy, you bet you that the majority of other people on the outside are crazy too. So yeah, I definitely need to stock up. But see, my first because oh, can y'all hear me? Okay.
yeah.
So oh, the gun I'm gonna get next is gonna be a pistol. I think a AK pistol or whatever. Yeah, I have to protect my
Cindy, you have to
and my
protect your
dog.
that's one of the first things that's gonna go. People are gonna start to steal and everything else in the Armageddon style, right? We over here, we're always like Terminator, Prepper style, like
Mm,
Tremors, all kinds of stuff. Like it's fun to do like little scenarios in your head and to train and all this stuff too. But I mean, we're not like it's not like you're a criminal, you're psychotic, you're crazy. It's just people have had weapons since the dawn of times, and they don't go and kill everybody. It's a tool. That's pretty much what it is. It's a
I mean,
tool. Yeah, Mad
guys,
Max,
I would rather
right?
kill. Guys, can you hear me, Mama?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my bad. My phone's on like 20. I would much rather, even for protection, and I were talking about we were talking about like having to shoot like animals for food. I would much rather one shot, one kill than strangle a squirrel or something, make it hurt really bad than just end it,
Yeah.
because I don't want to torture anybody. Not even a dang, turtle or something.
Yeah, it's for food, it's for nutrition. It's not, you don't get pleasure of hurting people, animals, anything like that. It's like I keep saying, it's just a tool. Mad Max World, huh? I remember that movie. But yeah, guys, it's like that, and I don't know. People are gonna for the same exact thing that you do. You show, like, for example, a video of doing something. You have on this side people are like so against it, talking crap about it, and on this side everybody's praising it. So like you can't please everybody. It's crazy. Just the way the brain works on everybody is different. So like they can see it as a good thing, and then the next person sees it as the most horrible thing they've ever seen. So I mean, you have to do you got to live your best life. It is what it is. That's why you carry a fishing pole. You know how to fish, Cindy? I don't know how to fish. That's why practice makes perfect, right? You have to keep practicing. Preps. Practice your preps. Eat what you prep, prep what you eat. Something like that. I can't remember. Store. Eat what you store what you eat. There you go. But yeah, Cora is completely frozen on my end. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, she's gone. Bunch of throwbacks, right? Yeah, you definitely have to just practice what you preach, right? But yeah, I guess Cora cut out, and I'm also like on a very low percentage myself. But yeah, this went way far left of a topic than what I anticipated. I was just gonna be a quick Merry Christmas to everybody, but hey, this was a pretty good conversation. So um, yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and I hope that this helped somebody at least to entertain you for a little while. And yeah, raisin grape. I hope we at least entertained you and cheered you up for just a little bit. And just keep your head up. Keep your head up, because in my personal opinion, every day you wake up is a gift. Whether you believe in God or whoever, if to me it's a gift from God. So it's another opportunity to make your life, your day, that day is the only thing we have this day to just make it a little bit better. So keep your head up, cheer up, and thank you all for coming. Merry Christmas to everybody. Let me see. Merry Christmas to Minimalist Cora, to Cindy, Raising Grape. Who else is on here? Dora. I know Tim was here. Where is Erica? I know Erica. There it is. Sky Blue. Simple Christian Living. Who else was on here? There was somebody else on here. My goodness. I know I'm skipping. I think it's Lewis. Lewis. Well, I can't. I don't know. Oh, there's Blake. Merry Christmas, Blake. Merry Christmas. And I hope y'all have everything you wish for and then some, because the world is abundant. So enjoy it, receive it, and love yourself. Merry Christmas. Bye, guys. Yeah, hit the like before you go, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Bye, y'all.